So let me ask you, as a longtime Chopped viewer, let me ask you a question. Is that food really good when you say it's good? Like, if they give somebody a basket and it's like a carburetor, an asparagus stalk, and veganese, now go and make something. And then they make something, they do their best, and then they give it to you and you go, wow, this is good. Is it really good, honestly?
Well, I think, when you, no, and by the way, you're not putting me on the spot. I think what you will always hear me say is that it's not necessarily a very fluid concept.
Right.
But what I do is that I focus on the good elements of it. So using the carburetor, I really like the way you made that vinaigrette. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying that all this made sense.
TBH, carburetor vinaigrette, is delicious, right? I mean, we know that always. But you understand my point is I sometimes see these competition shows, Chopped as an example, but not the only, and they say, do this. And these people do this. And then the judges, who are professional chefs, say, wow, that's great. What really they're doing is giving them an A for effort.
Yeah, well,
right?
I think...
Not always an A for quality.
Part of it is that being a chef is so reputation-based.
Correct.
So when I'm over there and I'm saying that this person is reputable and they have great food and they win, and then the restaurant closes a year later, then that looks poorly on me. So we do take a lot of time to really understand who's worthy of winning, who's worthy of not winning. But for me, I'm always honest. I tell people the way it is, and I speak to people the way I want to be spoken to.
Right.
So I don't berate people. I don't put them down.
Well, you are always encouraging.
Yeah, but people shut down. You know, it's the old way of bring them up and then break them down a little bit, and people respond better to that.
Is it good that food culture, we talked about this a little bit earlier, has been elevated so much in this country by the presence of these networks and these shows? Is this a good thing ultimately?
Well, I think it has two levels to it. I think now you have kids going into this food world because they want to be me, and they see this fast ascension, but it's not a fast ascension. It's actually took me 20 years to get here.
Right.
And I just
don't see the part that was hard.
Oh my God.
Right, where you were probably on the verge of thinking, I need to go do something else.
Yeah. You know, guess where you find all those stories at, Evan?
In this book.
Oh my Lord. Right over there, little
Look at
buddy.
that.
You know, so right there. So.
But you understand, right.
No, but the idea is, you know, it's funny because I go to all of our young cooks that start into this industry and they're doing something very benign and monotonous, like peeling fava beans or cleaning chiles, and I go to them and I say, I promise you this is going to pay off.
Right.
I promise you, as long as you do what's necessary. Because sadly, 80% of people that go into kitchens do the bare minimum to get by.
Yep.
But the 20% that excel and get recognized move up quick.
They go, and these are the ones who go beyond.
Exactly.
Because they understand the importance of that.
Yeah, get in there early, stay late.
Right.
You know, engage the chefs. Be like, what else do I need to do? Go volunteer your time to do the food events that we do constantly on the side.
Well, this is the old Paul Prudhomme argument,
yes, exactly.
Be a presence, be every place. Don't wait for them to come to you. Go to them. You put in the work. You're going to be rewarded on the back end.
Absolutely.